Hello, this is Stabby Man, or at least I play Stabby Man, a level 115 rogue on Verona Vi. I am about to do the Lost but Not Forgotten mission, which I think is the 19th anniversary mission, and it gives you a nice trophy called the Lost Wayfarer's Tent that will give you 3,000 health, mana, hit points, 200 AC, some heroic stats, and some health generation, etc. It's a really nice little item. Because all the items are droppable on Verona Vi, you can just buy it. Here's the Lost Wayfarer's Tent. You put on your real estate and it generates all these nice benefits. And to create it, you need 6 items, 4 pieces of tent cloth, torn, worn, whatever. And then the shabby tent rope, which drops off of Stonewall Nightwing, and the worn tent pole, which drops off of Harris the Cleric. And the worn tent pole is the one that's hard to get. Everybody can get the last 5. The worn tent pole, you have to have a beefy tank or some clever pet work, because you're going to fight. In this case, I'm level 115. We're going to fight a level 115 cleric, along with 4 diseased puzzlings who are dark blue to me, but higher level. And it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. So, you can sell this. It's all droppable. You can just buy it on Verona Vi. But I want to say this is a rogue's perspective on the mission. Most people, if you've done the mission, you know how to do it. This is how a rogue will do it. I do it. First thing I do is I come out here and see to make sure there are no blood torrents or unholy spirits. Those mobs see through Shroud of Stealth. They see through Double Invisiforce too. Then I'll do Shared Stealth. We will all run to this corner and kill the Shambling Archer to get the first drop. There are 5 drops you need to get to finish this mission. At this point, nobody in our group needs the 4 pieces of tent cloth. So we're going to skip the mini mobs. This is doing the mission on the fly. A lot of times you want to kill everything, every mob, because you want to get as many of the pieces as you can get, if you still need that. I have done this mission many, many, many times, especially for guildies. I get the tent pole for them if they need it, or at least I help. So anyways, we come here, Shroud of Stealth. We've skipped some contact. We kill the first mob. My shared Shroud of Stealth is down for 10 minutes, so we'll just probably fight our way through to, say, somewhere in this vicinity. And then I may be able to use shared Shroud once more to skip some content. Now, along the way, there are going to be traps. This is a good mission for rogues because you can disarm those traps. You can sense them. You can disarm them, at least most of the time. And you want to do that because since you're skipping content, if there is a wipe later on, you're going to be doing the corpse run. And these traps, if you haven't disarmed them, will kill people. The dots are ferocious. 26,000 every 6 seconds in some cases. So you want to disarm those traps. That's easy to do. You eventually get here, however you do it, whether skipping content or Shroud of Stealth, and you kill the Blighted Spiritualist. He won't have another drop. And then maybe you skip content. But at this point, once you get to this area, stop skipping content. You now need to clear this room and clear every single mob through to this final room here. There should be nothing left living in here. Now this is different. These are the 2 final drops you're going to need. that drop off mobs, the sign of blood, the sign of darkness. As a rogue, I know that these mobs are not mezzable. None of the bosses are mezzable in here. The ads that spawn when you're fighting a boss and they get to 50% health, for instance, those will not be mezzable. They will be rootable. Since they're not mezzable, I'm going to use that against them. I drop smoke on this mob, and there's 100 area of effect that will mezz all the mobs around them, but it won't mezz these two mobs. They'll come out single, we'll kill them. That's how I do that as a rogue. It's nice and slick. So once we've cleared everything, we've killed them, we've got those 4 drops, we come in here, we say, I seek Scylla, a forceful presence spawns. We knock him down to 50% health. He spawns 4 ads, we kill those 4 ads. The forceful presence health will lock at 35% if you don't kill those 4 ads, so you focus on the ads. Then heal up, or actually just come out here, kill the Stonewall Nightwing, and you'll get the Shabby Tent Rope. And then at this point, med up, make sure all your discs that you want up are up. And you're going to come in here and you're going to kill the vampire. Harris will come back here. And then you kill those 5 final mobs and you get the Worn Tent Pole and you're done. It's a nice mission for Rogue. Like I said, you know, you can use Shroud of Stealth. You get to disarm traps. You can do some fun pulling. Your DPS is going to be greatly appreciated. This is a grind. It takes me 2 hours to do the mission. You have 5.5 hours to do it. Some people have taken the full 5.5 hours and complained that they were on the final minutes killing the mobs. I'm not sure how many mobs are in here, but you are going to kill about 100, 130 mobs, something like that. Well, that's it. That's just my kind of how I do this in my rogue's perspective. I have minimized the final fight. It's a tough one. But have a beefy tank, do some fun pet work, whatever it is your tactic. I will say this was a lot easier when I was doing this with my raid geared tune and raid geared buddies with max AA, as opposed to having a tank that has less than 14,000 AA and subpar group gear. And I'm in very good group gear, but I'm in group gear as a rogue. Talk to you later.